What's up, guys? It's your boy Prime Rush here with our week 1 team builder in our newest league that is a Wi-Fi league. We are in the UGL, the United Galler League. Shout out to my boy Polo, KJ, and Rick for inviting me into the league and letting me participate. I really do appreciate it. And this is what it's all been leading up to, man. I've been wanting to do Wi-Fi for a long time, and us playing around the timer and stuff like that. I'm really excited. I'm really excited, and I'm really excited about the team that we're bringing week 1 versus the Westerville Waylords. And as you will see coming up, his team will come on the side of the team builder, but I'll read along and y'all follow along. So he has regular Darmanitan-G, which has no guerrilla tactics. He has Hydreigon, Dracozolt, Porygon-Z, Colossal, Rabombi, Braviary, Malamar, Haunter, Golisopod, and Lilligant. Now, for this week in particular, he has no type of wall / defensive mons except for Colossal and Golisopod. That's his most defensive mons. So what we're gonna do, and this is how we're gonna do it, we have 2 ways to beat him. We have either the Belly Drum Slurpuff, which 6-0s his team, or we have SD Halucha, which 6-0s his team. We just need to have the opportunity in order to set up. Now, we need some mons to do some things and stuff like that during the game, but I think we overall have a pretty good matchup against his team, and especially this first mon that we have. So, we have Greenaway, the Togedemaru. By the way, guys, if you can tell, I named all of my Pokemon after Criminal Minds, characters, and cast members. So, we have Greenaway, the Togedemaru, with the Choice Scarf, with the Lightning Rod, so that we can stop Dracozolt from Bolt Beaking. And we have Zingzap, Ironhead, Toxic, and U-Turn. So the meaning of this set is to basically just try to stop Galarian Darmanitan, stop Braviary, and also help us out with Golisopod as well as Haunter to outspeed those mons, get a strong Zingzap off or an Ironhead off. Also get more momentum. Also get momentum with U-Turn as well. If I see a setup opportunity, then I could use that. But mainly this is going to be so Dracozolt doesn't Bolt Beak my entire team. So that's why Togedemaru is here. And Zingzap, Ironhead for dual stab. Toxic is there for just if I want to toxic a mon such as like Braviary, or I want to toxic the Hydreigon that comes in, or just something like that. But this is the Togedemaru set, 252 attack, 4 special defense, and 252 speed. Jolly nature. Next up, we have the girl Prentice. Prentice is here to belly drum up on his team and beat it down. At +3, it still knocks out the majority of his team, other than Golisopod. I think that's the only mon that it doesn't OHKO. So we could belly drum up, and we can do some really good damage to his team. So we were running Play Rough, Drain Punch, Facade if we get burnt by the Colossal, and Belly Drum. 84 HP, 252 attack, and 4 special defense, plus 168 speed to outspeed. Well, this outspeeds Scarf Hydreigon. That's basically what I'm doing it for. It outspeeds Scarf Hydreigon on his team, so that we should be able to outspeed a lot of things on his team after the belly drum. So I also need to take care of Rabombi as well. So I gotta make sure that's in check as well, because if Sticky Webs are up against my team, then it's not gonna bode well. But that's what these next 2 members of my team are for. Shout out to Being Pink. We have Penelope, the Espeon, holding that Light Clay with Magic Bounce, with Reflect, Light Screen, Psychic, and the Gleam. Now, the reason that I have Reflect and Light Screen up is that he does not have a lot of defoggers on his squad. The defoggers on his squad is Hydreigon, Rabombi, Braviary, and that's about it. And I don't think he's going to bring default on any 3 of those mons. So we're going to run Reflect and Light Screen just so the Belly Drum and the SDs from Hawlucha can come a little bit better. We're running max HP, 252, 92 defense, and 164 speed to outspeed Hydreigon. We're outspeeding Hydreigon with this type of set. So Psychic and Dazzling Gleam Psychic and Dazzling Gleam both hit his team really well. Either it's going to be affected, either it's going to be neutral or super effective damage against this entire team. So this should be really well for us. And if I get a chance to get a Light Screen up or a Reflect up, it's going to be really nice, because then I can just Belly Drum up at that point, or get an SD up at that point if Grassy Terrain is up, and we'll be good to go. Next up we have my boy Spence, the Tentacruel. Now Spence, the Tentacruel, is going to be really vital in this game. It has a crazy EV spread, but mainly its job is to get toxic spikes up, rapid spin away hazards, and then Scald and Ice Beam anything that it can initially. So we're running Clear Body as well, as so that if he gets Sticky Web up, then we really don't need to worry about him going crazy. So for that instance, we have 248 HP, 36 defense, 124 special defense, and 100 speed Timid Nature to outspeed Braviary on this team. We're running Scald, Ice Beam, Toxic Spikes, and Rapid Spin, because if we set up Toxic Spikes against this team, there's no grounded poison. So Toxic Spikes are going to help out a lot, breaking sashes, things like that on Rabambi. Breaking the sash on Rabambi is going to be absolutely huge, and things like that. So this mon is going to be really essential to that part of the game. Next up, we have the sweeper himself, Gideon. We have our boy Gideon, the Hawlucha, holding the Grassy Seed with Unburden, rocking out with Acrobatics to Close Combat, Roost, and Swords Dance. Adamant Nature, 220 speed to outspeed max speed Hydreigon, and we also have 36 defense in there just so we can live some more physical hits like Liquidation from from Golisopod, like Colossal's hits, like Dracozold's hits at +1 with the Reflect up, so it helps. But Gideon comes in with the Grassy Seed and just sweeps. That's his job, that's what he's gonna do, and literally if he gets SD up, his whole team gets destroyed. Like, I mean, his whole team gets destroyed if I get an SD up. If I get an SD up, it's over. Like, it's just plain out over. It's really over for his team if I get an SD up and pop my Unburden. It's just over. Last but not least, we have my boy Hotch, the Rillaboom, holding the Assault Vest with Grassy Surge, rocking the new and improved move Grassy Glide. We're rocking with Drain Punch as well, Knockoff, and U-Turn. So, like I said, these EV spreads are kind of crazy, kind of weird, but we have 100 HP, 12 defense, 172 special defense, and 224 speed Jolly Nature, so that we could outspeed Braviary and do really good damage to just the generality of his team. I originally had high horsepower on this set, set of knockoff, but Drain Punch and high horsepower are generally hitting the same thing other than Dracozolt. But honestly, if I can knock off Dracozolt's Scarf, or I can knock off Dracozolt's or just anything, like I can knock off Porygon Choice Specs, I can knock off the leftovers possibly on Rabambi, not on Rabambi, on Braviary. If I can knock off a Scarf or two on Hydreigon and Darmanitan or something like that, then this bodes really well for my team. So I'm super hyped for this game, and just using these new moves, using these mons, is going to be super exciting. Really excited to play this. The calking is weird, that's why they have these weird EV spreads. I would say my Tentacruel set and my Rillaboom sets are probably the weirdest sets this week, but we'll see how the match goes and we'll see how it plays out. But guys, if you're excited, if you're hyped, Smash that like button down below for me because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. And with that, guys, man, I'm out this thing. Peace.